need.
Oh yeah, I didn't put the darn it, didn't put the banner up. Yeah, it's not the actual show. Everybody knows that. Well, it's a Saturday night. I hope you're feeling alright. 'Cause it's time to get loose and it's time to get free. Oh, take my hand and come along with me. Yeah, that's the right chord. Well, it's Saturday night. Come on along with me. Saturday, Sooby-Doo-Boo-Bum. Ermgerd. Hey, everybody, it's Jason. What up? All right. I am so glad to see everybody here tonight. So I may have oversold. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. We do have a special video presentation for you. I'm excited about it, but I'm also just like, overhype this thing. We'll see. We'll see. We never know. But, yeah. So, how is everybody tonight? Oh, it's Django Kitty Cat. Hello, Django Kitty Cat. And Milan Jason. Everybody is pseudonymous tonight. Everybody's undercover. I like this. We're doing a broadcast to an audience full of spies. People are spies. So, thought I had lupus. Did I mention that? That was fun. Yeah. Thought I had an autoimmune thing. This was this time last week. Okay, so here's the thing. This time last week, I have this weird like vein appearing on my head, right? And then it's got this indentation. You can't really see it because, of course, you can't fucking see it because I'm a hypochondriac. Anyway, so I have this thing for a few months, right? And I go in to see a dermatologist. He's like, you just have, it's thinning skin on your head, which is fun, which everybody wants because, of course, 53 years old. What better time than to have thinning fucking skin on your head? And by the way, my arms, too, I don't know if you can see this, crepey skin developing. And just like my grandmother. Oh, by the time I get to be 60, oh, my goodness, I'm going to be a handbag. Ooh-wee. Hello, Kathy Brown. How are you doing? I'm talking about my own medical maladies. So anyway, I thought I had lupus, as I was saying.
Oh, my God.
I had lupus.
No, you
must have the story.
No. Start out with the thing you really thought you had.
So, yeah, well, so I have these rivulets in my forehead, right? And so I go in to see the dermatologist.
I'm not laughing at the medical thing. Only I am.
So this time last week, and I didn't say anything because I was waiting to get another diagnosis. So I go in to see my primary, and I'm expecting this. I just wanted to rule this out because we don't sleep. Am I right? So in the middle of the night, I'm just like, I'm scrolling madly around like, what could this be? There's nothing about it. Just, some people are like, well, you just have prominent veins in your forehead. And other people are like, you're going to die, scleroderma lupus. So I'm just like, I got to rule these things out. So
you get up every morning, you're like, here's
my latest diagnosis from 4 a.m. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Scleroderma.
We're so glad that you're here, by the way. You're joining us just in time because I'm talking about all of my hypochondriacal maladies. Anyway, so I go and see my primary doctor. Now, as it turns out, she surprises me. This is a doctor who's very, very buttoned down, very close to the vest. And she never does anything that doesn't involve like a million specialists.
Definitive. Right.
She tells me, oh, by the way, Stefan, I'm going to a different practice. And I'm like, oh, well, that's very exciting.
She got a new lease on life.
Totally different doctor. She's like, so she's never kidded with me, not once, not ever. And I'm like, well, here's the thing. Here's what's going on with my forehead. And she looks at it, she goes, there's veins. There's veins. And I'm like, well, are you sure you don't think I need to go see a rheumatologist? She's like, you have thin skin. You should gain some weight, she says. And I go, really? Should I? And she goes, no, pap, and hits me. My doctor smacked me. My doctor fucking smacked me. Dr. Vankrady smacked me. So anyway.
Trying to make a joke?
She was being funny and yeah, anyway. So Kathy, how are you? Now Kathy, I hope you don't mind my saying Kathy had surgery. We hope that she's doing well. Her shoulder had shoulder surgery. I believe you're probably
Tell us about that.
Tell us about that.
Aria thinks her stitches are spiders and she's afraid.
Oh, they do resemble spiders. They actually do. Hi Aria. Hi, sweetie pie. So anyway, it is. Should we start the show? I think it's time to start the show.
I think so. Yeah, you have a big surprise.
Yeah, I was trying not to oversell it.
Okay.
Yeah, here we are.
Stefan and Lori.
Oh my goodness, yes indeed. It is February 12th. 2022, we are going on 2 years of this fine broadcast. And of course, 2022, still insurrection-free. It is almost Valentine's Day. Lauro and I think, I don't think we're going to be alone in this. We believe that Valentine's Day is a bullshit holiday. Am I right?
We don't like it.
It's
it's made up holiday.
It's a made up fucking holiday.
Also, it makes single people feel bad, and that
sucks.
That's
Don't do that.
Effed up.
Don't do that.
Why do that to people?
Exactly.
I don't like it. And also, it's a fake greeting card holiday, just meant to sell things and make other people feel like everybody feels bad, right? So we don't do it.
There's a whole cottage industry that has grown up around just making people feel like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a mom, or I'm missing a mom.
Or like you bought the wrong thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't play into it. It's fine. You're fine.
Don't do it. What Laura and I do every year is we buy each other a single red rose, and usually
then exchange them.
Exactly, and usually one of us will just go to the fucking store and go, here are the 2 roses. Here, you give this one to me, I give this one to you. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Done. Hi, Angela Garvin.
Try not to buy into it.
Jack says that Charlie Brown only gets hand-me-down Valentine's Day cards. I didn't get...
His friends are abusive.
They're terrible. That goddamn Christmas special draws me in every year, and then I have to remember just how awful those kids are to fucking Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, you're depressed. Yeah, it's because your friends are terrible.
Why ever would that be?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have terrible friends. Need a support system. You need a community. And then they put him in charge of the, there's your mom.
My mom and dad are here.
Then they put him in charge of the Christmas pageant, and then they make fun of him.
They make fun of him.
And his tree decorating skills. Exactly. Terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't like him.
Terrible narrative.
Anyway, so we paved our driveway. I don't know if we told you guys about this. So we had a pothole.
Not the driveway, the street.
The street, yeah.
Here's what happened. There was a huge pothole in the street right in front of our house.
Yep.
But because it was just a little bit on the private road side, I called the Department of Roads or whatever it's called, and they were like, sure, ma'am. We'll go. Ma'am.
It got mammed.
Right.
That sucks.
Sure, we'll come right out and look at that. So... And I do this because it was a phone call. I called on the phone.
Remember that? Yeah.
Then they called and said, yes, we've come out to inspect the hole. We're not going to fix it. I'll have my manager call you. Then they had another guy come out and inspect it. And I was like, did you make an exception? It's 2 feet from the private road sign. The guy goes, no, we're not going to fix that at all. And I'm like, well, thanks. All the time that you spent inspecting it and calling me, you could have just filled it up.
Right, exactly.
So, of course.
On our dime, they're calling us.
Of course, being an expert Googler, I Googled it, and I bought some road rescue, 600 pounds of it, in
600 pounds.
From Home Depot. Did you have the photo?
Oh, no, I don't. Let me pull this up. So my dad, actually, you guys know this about my father. My father is an estimator for a paving company. He does this for real. He gave it the seal of approval. Seal of approval. My dad
gave
did.
us a thumbs up.
Give it the thumbs up.
Basically, you pour the road repair in the hole, and then you drive over it.
Yeah,
that was what we did on Thursday.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Works. It works. I don't know.
Half of the afternoon.
Did you send me the photo again? I don't know if I can photos.
I don't know.
Man.
I sent you a whole bunch of those photos.
I know you did. I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, take our word on it. The driveway or the road past our driveway looks fabulous. So yeah, Lori and I have decided that we're going to actually take up amateur asphalt patching.
Yeah.
Because really what we want to do is figure out more ways to trade dollars for hours. Right.
We're gonna go start a side hustle called TerribleRoadRepair.com. Because no one else was doing anything, so just pay us and we'll fill the hole.
We're stomped out. That's what we are.
We stomped on it too.
Yeah.
And then people were driving by like nobody said anything. Do they think we're weird?
Well, yes, but unrelated. A lot of people think we're weird.
Are people just like, oh yeah, it's Stephen and Lori in the road, filling the hole? Like what? Nobody even stopped and been like, what are you doing?
Us. Two neighbors drove by us as we're filling the road. Didn't even ask. Didn't
even drove over it for us. We're like, thank you, bye.
It was fun. Listen, how is everybody doing tonight? Are you guys doing well? The Atwoods are not with us, by the way. They're in Antarctica.
They're in Antarctica.
Did we mention this on last week's show?
Well, they said it at the very end of the show.
Right.
So Eric was like, I'm leaving for Antarctica tomorrow.
They're on the bottom of the planet right now, y'all. I have no idea why. I don't know. To me, now I'm sure they're having a lovely time. But to me, they're there for like 2 weeks. You see one penguin, you see them all. Am I right?
Also, apparently they're...
Ray is happy to be here, and we're happy to have you, my friend.
Apparently there's no hotels in Antarctica, so you have to float around on a ship.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
The USS Shackleton?
Ship.
Yeah, that's what I always think of. So, I don't know. But by the way, if for some reason you guys are actually picking it up, Atwoods, hi, we miss you guys.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are.
I was going to text them today, miss you guys, but I didn't want to incur $1 million worth of phone charges in case they happen to get it transmitted.
How would you even get a phone call down in Antarctica? Literally, I picture like a payphone in the middle of a sheet of ice, just like
I know it is
one
really
phone.
Impressive that they took this trip, right?
It is.
I think halfway through the trip, I'd be like, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this anymore. And it took like 4 days to get there, or something like that. So, anyway,
so many COVID tests.
Do we have any special guests tonight that we need to give a shout out to? Because sometimes on the show, of course, somebody will be like, "Hey, my mom is watching for the first time. We got a neighbor," or something like that. And we always want to give a shout out and say, "Listen, you're going to have a little catching up to do. Also, your friends are into this weird thing that they do on Saturday night. We usually like to kind of make excuses for that. But it seems like everybody who is here tonight is part of our crew. And I'm very, very happy about this because... So I think we should, this is the time to go ahead and do this. So now, I don't really know how to set this up other than to say almost 2 years of this, right? Almost 2, can you believe?
Of this.
Almost 2 years. We're going to be doing a very special presentation on our actual 2-year anniversary.
Are we really?
Yeah, I think we are, because I'm digging up old clips. I mean, it's going to be like a fun old clip show from like the 19... Who could forget that time when Lori did... So it's going to be that kind of thing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I watched an old clip the other day, and it was just me. It was just us adjusting the phone and me going, "This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare." Over and over again.
So anyway, I wrote this song in preparation for what is soon to be our 2-year anniversary. And by that, I mean all of us. All of us. And so I made this. I got up. I couldn't sleep. You're all in the way. I was awake at 7 o'clock this morning. My dad and I went out to go play golf at 1 o'clock. And I'm like, well, I've got a little bit of time now to make this film. So if I look a little blurry...
Start it again.
Yeah,
that's it.
The only show with... And now, here are your hosts.
All right.
I look tired because I ate pepperoni pizza last night and then had a stomachache.
Not good. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Should have known better.
Well, now every Saturday night, I remember around 6 in the evening, gotta get my head on right, gotta get my shit together, 'cause we got a show to do. Gotta set up the lights, can they hear the keyboard? I checked it 3 times, but you never know. Now 2 years have rolled on by, happened all at once and slowly as hell. And I can still recall the night that Lori said, "I wonder what would happen if we hit the button on my phone and suddenly we'd be live on Facebook." Well, we did, and then all of you appeared. We thought we'd do a couple shows to see if it felt right. That you would put up with us night after night after night. Well, that's the way it goes, and now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. Now as we start to emerge from our homes, we are newborn babes blinking into the sun. But do you still recall the way we got each other through it all? With jokes that only we would get and that we'll remember for the rest of our lives, 'cause that's the way it goes. Now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. We had Mothra, COVID cards, Trivia Tuesday, a Meyerberg movie Monday, fever cubes and Jim's right hand. Angela's finger, all those dildos, Jan. The hobby horse challenge and the wall of fame. The short films that Gary could make in a day. We had two fawns, one deer, mystery fish, and what everyone learned about Harpo the Clown. And Eric was down with 18 inches in Enumclaw Town. We made more memories than I can count, and that's why I have to shout that that's the way it goes. And now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. Well, that's the way it goes, and everybody knows it's the ballad of the ballad of the ballad of the ballad of. It's the ballad of the only show tonight.
And there you go, my love letter. Honest to God, this is my love letter to all of you. This has been the most amazing 2 years of. Honestly, I have to say, it's been a fucking pandemic, and I've had so much fun with you guys.
You've had the time of your life.
Really well. Hello, Scott Coates. What's up, my brother?
Oh my God, you missed the song.
Scott Coates. Well, you can catch it on the replay. And by the way,
that's right.
Scott Coates, love the pie cake.
Oh my God, we keep eating the pie cake.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Sinful.
I made myself a little sick on the pie cake.
So listen, anyway, I'm so grateful for all of your presence in my life. And now listen, Laura immediately afterwards was like, wait a second, we forgot. So here are some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list.
I read it and I'm like, you forgot. Why don't you redo the song and put in Kathy as the greatest of all time COVID cards player, the McRib, Ginger Rage, second intro, third intro, guest on a stick, Forest Internet, charge your phone, Lauro, not the news, the bear hole, it's for swimming. Do not Google Enumclaw, whatever you do. The clapter, because the studio is completely silent and we can't tell if you're laughing or not. Right. Buck's Foot, why did they let us watch snakes on a plane the whole movie? Julie the Hamster, shop dropping. That night we made grilled cheese and then Jan drove over and said, I want a grilled cheese. Science night, where everyone got so upset because I almost burned my foot off.
Yeah, she did.
And then Eric said, run! When we did the battery. We were trying to do that battery thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How much Stefan hates Pictionary.
He does.
Laura's Garden. Mad Libs. Stefan's Rants. Oh, hi, Mark. Did you know that Fuzz speaks 139 million languages?
It gets bigger. The number gets bigger all the time.
Peeps. Look, I have one here.
Yeah.
Coffee.
The Peeps. Yeah, coffee flavored Peeps.
Socks in the mail. Everyone got some.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody plays. Yeah, there you go. Okay, very nice. Now listen, we have, as I said, and I mean this, we're going to be doing more fun stuff as we get closer to the 2-year anniversary, and so
yes, it's a pandemic, and we had so much fun.
So much fun for a pandemic. Oh my God! Really, honestly, if you're going to spend a pandemic with anybody, spend it with all of us.
My life.
You really are going to. Honestly, we have the most fun at Christmas, and now, as it turns out, we have the best time at pandemics. Thank you very much.
That's right.
We do pandemic. Who does pandemics better than all of us? Am I right? I mean, we've got all the best jokes. All of us. Oh my goodness. Scott was even here for the vein story. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry about
says,
that.
Watching the only show and seeing it end every
week leaves me like those who watch the Truman Show and saw it go off the air. It's like, what do I do with my life until it's back? Oh, that's very sweet. That's very, very kind. All right, kids. Angela, you're exactly right. This show is really a 2-year-long run of an inside joke. That's all it is. It's just one long inside joke. So, and Fuzz says, "Что hey put yeah, that which
last week
I think
he typed his answers in Cyrillic.
I think that's probably Russian for invasion. Yeah, invading Ukraine. In fact, let's start there tonight, shall we? Let's do a.
Did you send me an email of all the pre-typed answers? You did not. You did not. Last week you were so emphatic that I should just pick from those answers and to cut and paste.
Doggone it. Well, let's jump into the news, shall we? I had one that I thought was Russia related.
It's not the news.
But I didn't. So y'all heard about the fact that our dear former leader, it turns out, in violating a number of laws, which throw him on the pile. One of the things that he violated was the national. It was concerning national documents and top secret documents.
One of the things
tear them up,
he violated,
and he stuffed them in a toilet, y'all. Stuffed them down a toilet. Now, somebody said, I just saw this tweet. They said the fact that Trump in a White House that literally has 28 fireplaces used a toilet proves right there that the guy wasn't fit to serve for office. But here we go. Turns out paper wasn't the only thing Trump clogged the White House toilet with. Also blank.
Oh, boy.
Turns out paper wasn't the only thing Trump clogged the White House toilet with. Also blank. So have fun with that. Fudge, we'll need a translation, dude.
Plug the
White House toilet, also blank. We have a Facebook user here. Unfortunately, doggone it. I wish they would fix this. We're going to figure out. I'm going to go over.
Facebook user, if you would like to.
I'm going to see who it is.
Hi, long time no see.
His man puns. There we go. Okay, pin it. There we go. So it turns out paper wasn't the only thing that Trump clogged the White House toilet with. Also blank. Barron. Nice, Mom. What's left of his dignity? Yeah. 7-Eleven microwave burritos.
Someone's gonna say hamburgers. I just can't wait. Just recycled hamburgers.
Yes, I'm so sorry whoever just said hi, long time no see. Please tell us who you are so we can include you in the fun. His mushroom, oh God, you know the story. You know because, actually, what's your face? Stormy Daniels said it looked like Alf's nose.
Facebook user says tanning cream.
Tanning
You're
cream.
funny. Who are you?
I gotta find out. I gotta go over and find out. Because you're funny.
His wigs.
P-tapes. Oh, man, missed those. Didn't get the P-tapes. His wigs. Okay.
my God.
I think I'm gonna give this one to Jack for 7-Eleven microwave burritos.
That's funny.
Nicely done, dude.
Can I have a pen? I never come prepared. It's been 2 years.
I literally set a pen on the.
I know. I lost it already.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Boop. Okay, here we go. Y'all are following the news, of course, that our present president, that we are grateful to not call Trump, is going to nominate somebody for the Supreme Court. Here we go. In a surprise move, Biden is going to nominate blank to the Supreme Court. Tanya Drool, oh my God.
Oh my God, hi.
We miss you guys. Hot sauce so good, it'll make you drool. Thank you very much.
So good. Oh my God. We all eat it.
Yeah. By the way, Tanya, are you guys watching the Hot Ones? I figure that you probably are. And have you sought an endorsement deal? Because you should. Oh, boy. Your sales will go through the fucking roof. And I'm sure that your hot sauce is better than Da Bomb. You guys watch the Hot Ones. You know what I'm talking about? This is a show on YouTube where they interview celebrities and they have to eat hotter and hotter wings.
What if we all tweet them that they should put the Drools hot sauce?
The Drools hot sauce. Yeah.
On Hot
Yeah,
Ones.
absolutely.
That would be good.
2 liberal women, please. That would be great. Can we get a mulligan for Merrick Garland? Can we do that? Michelle Obama. Boy, that really would be an epic move.
She should run for president. Ange was
Mary
right 2 weeks ago.
Hankey. Mary Hankey's
hi.
here. Hello, my love. How are you? Bill Cosby. Nice, Coates. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Okay. Tanya says she hasn't watched. You should. Oh, my God. You know of it, Tanya? You should know about it. You should know.
I think if we all tweet them to use your hot sauce on their show, they will.
What about liberal Siamese twins? I love that. That's fucking brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Jack, you're deciding on this one, by the way.
Clarence Thomas has a wife? No!
Yes, he does. Yeah, I know. Somebody's actually married to
What's that like?
that awful human being. I can't, honestly, 6 of those people I can't believe have better significant others.
Oh, my God. You guys.
All right,
Today,
so real quick, Jack, when you see the person who had the funniest response to, in a surprise move, Biden is going to nominate blank to the Supreme Court, let us know. Yes?
Lady Gaga. That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. The Gogs.
So today I saw on the news that they were investigating a murder-suicide in a town where I actually know some people here in Washington.
We got Scott with Bill Cosby. Nicely done, Scott. All right.
So...
Yeah, let me read this real quick and you finish the story. Okay, now, you guys know that a number of blue states are ending their mask mandates. Very curious. We're expected
have fun
to
with
hear.
that. I'm not doing that.
New Jersey, California, although they're keeping it in LA. It's going to be a patchwork. It's going to be really very strange and probably the source of a lot of rancor, whatever.
I'm never leaving my house
A number of blue states ended their mask mandates. They also made blank optional. Number of blue states ended their mask mandates. They also made blank optional. Yeah. There you go. That really was an inspired answer, Coates. I love that. Yeah. So murder-suicide in the news here locally. Is that where we're going with this? Yeah.
Okay. So first I looked on the news to see if it was actually the people that I knew. And that's so morbid, right? I was like, oh, what if I finally know
an elderly couple from fill in the blank community, and we know one. We actually know, and it's a small community here in Washington. It's like
I was like, oh my God, it's those people that we know.
Possibility.
Okay, so then I don't think it's them because I think it's their address. But
Melissa's here.
oh, hi, Melissa.
Melissa. I love Melissa. She's so sweet.
They made living optional.
Pants, education, funeral homes, home cremation, polio vaccination, living, IQ. These are phenomenal. You people are crushing it. Portland police. Oh, boy.
Anyway, then I went off on the weirdest tangent in my mind. I was like, murder-suicide. How does the logistics of that work? Do you have to wait until the first person is for sure dead before you suicide yourself? Or I don't know.
Why is she asking this? I'm getting very concerned. Out of here. Oh my gosh, she's trying to figure out a murder-suicide pact, y'all. I don't like it.
I wouldn't do that to you. Also, it was guns, and so you know it was the guy's idea, right? Because
you figure,
guys, guns, that's the thing. I don't know.
Women would be like, well, let's just open a vein in a tub.
Exactly. Let's both of us open a vein.
Okay. Number of states ended their mask mandates. This conversation is fantastic. Number of blue states ended their mask mandates. They also made blank optional. Scott Coates, who had the funniest response? Good sir. Giver of the pie cake and sleep well, Stefan, says Fuzz. Number of blue states entered their mask mandates, also made blank, brains optional. You got a lot to choose from here. My mom with IQ. Nice. Okay, my mom's on the board where she belongs. Yeah. All those dildos, Jan. Okay, so y'all know about the Canadian trucker blockade that is literally like just threatening to destroy
so polite.
North America's economy.
They're not anti-vax, they're anti-mandate. They don't want you to tell them what to do.
No, so you're all gonna have to just wait now because it's like So
we don't want to hurt you. We just don't want to let you in.
Every time I think of a trucker mandate, I'm all like, yeah, they'll go get bunch of bad. But now it's like, oh no, you gotta. So that really is just. It's causing friction in my mind. Anyway, so I was thinking about this earlier. My Canadian trucker CB, remember CB handles from the 1970s? Good buddy. My Canadian trucker CB handle is blank. Yep. Old maple syrup or something. I don't know. You figure it out. Geddy Lee. That's my.
What about the voice of Geddy Lee?
How did it get so high? I wonder, does he talk like an ordinary guy?
I know him, and he does.
Then you're my fact-checking guy. All right, give it up for Pavement. My Canadian trucker CB handle is blank. Yep.
What happened to my weird peeps?
Polite leaf blower. Right here.
Here's tonight's prize.
There's see-through.
Coffee-flavored peeps.
Yep.
Kathy, I sent you some. Did you get them? Are you eating them?
Hope so. Up here. It really is crazy quiet in here. I just took my phones off for a second because this thing popped out right here, and it's almost eerily quiet in here.
Yeah.
You can hear extraneous.
It's been 2 years. We don't know if we're funny.
Yes, you're telling you drool now. Yes. BJ and the Bear on life support.
How'd you do that?
Love that. No vax, no ass. Maple poutine, mama.
Hi, I'm polite leaf blower.
Oh, I'm doing double. Well, do they have nickels in Canada? I assume so. They're on the dollar system.
Vax, no ass.
Oh, we're doing double nickels here. You better lay the hammer down there, because gosh, you got Smokey. You got a Smokey on your 20 there. Smokey and the Iron Lung Bandit. Nice. Okay, like that. So do we have? Okay, let's see. Mom, who had the funniest response to my Canadian trucker CB handle is blank? And
Okay,
Kathy,
the coffee ones are kind of good, right?
Oh, they're
Jan
so
has tried them.
good.
You tried them.
my
Kathy
God.
tried them. I tried them.
honestly, this whole thing right here, this is diabetes in a container. It is
Just
so
once a year.
unbelievable.
Just once a year.
Mackenzie Madman. I like that. That's good. All right. The CIA. Let's see. So, we're waiting on Celine Sucks. And I don't know what. How does that song go from Titanic?
Near
Fires
far
go
where
on.
you are. Why did I try to do that?
Who said poutine? Somebody said poutine. Let's scroll back. Rapel. Ray said maple poutine mama. Rapel. You're now Rapel from now on. Sorry, dude. It happened. So point for Rapel. Yeah. Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ray's called Rapel now.
No, I don't think so. McGeard. Okay, so you guys know that the GOP, the fabulous GOP, one half
We're
of
gonna
our.
have to start the show again after Rapel.
I think so. Yeah. Rapel.
It's the only show with Stefan and Ray.
Okay, there. Everybody's like, what the? What is going on here? Hi, if you're just joining us, we're having third intro here tonight. So you guys have been following the fact that the GOP, one half of our political discourse in this country, recently declared that January 6th was, quote, legitimate political discourse. You heard about this, right?
Oh,
so, yeah, it's it could be good news for people on our side because it could cause what's called a schism. But in any event, you know what else?
Pope have a schism?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what else is legitimate political discourse? Blank. You know what else is legitimate political discourse? Blank. Rapel. Sorry, Rapel. I'm very, very sorry, dude. Not good. Not good at all.
Oh my God! Wait.
Who said Poutine? You said Poutine. and then the next thing you know, it was Rapel. The perfect complimentary drink to Ripple. Exactly. It's like perp. Drinking the scissorp. You know what else is legitimate political discourse? Blank.
Okay, so I have to get your opinion on this.
Please.
Professional asshole Alec Baldwin
Oh, yeah.
is getting sued because he did something, and you're going to be on the fence when I tell you what he did.
And this is not about him shooting somebody on the set.
No. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so professional asshole Alec Baldwin has a large Instagram following, I'm sure you can imagine,
Sure.
where he talks
Famous,
about a lot
yeah.
of liberal causes, right? Because he's a liberal, whatever. So, sadly, a soldier gets killed in Afghanistan, and he gives to the GoFundMe. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, that's tragic, let me give to the GoFundMe.
Right.
And then it turns out the soldier's sister-in-law, it turns out to be an insurrectionist. And so she was there on January 6th.
She didn't go in the Capitol, but she
didn't
was
go
definitely
in,
there.
But she was there.
She was
and
there.
on the anniversary of the insurrection, she posted up, like, here I am in the Capitol on January 6th. So Alec Baldwin comments, are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
I just gave your family money. And
Right.
she goes, it's not a crime to be there. It's freedom of speech. So he goes, good luck to you. And he reposts her thing for his 6 million Instagram followers so that they can go harass her.
Yeah.
And now her family is suing him. Whose side are we on?
I don't think I cannot be on his side, y'all. I don't think I cannot. Okay, so let's see. You know what
That
else
was
is?
a mean thing he did, though, right? Like, he shouldn't have done that.
You know what else is legitimate political discourse? Blank. Let's see what we got here. We've got jailing 45, smacking a Karen upside the head for sure. This is yours to judge, Ray. Lies, USPS, hanging Mike Pence.
You mean Rapel?
Rapel. It's yours to judge, Rapel.
Rapel, you should re-record that whole song and put Rapel in there.
Oh, we could record Ripple by
Ripple.
Grateful Dead. Just Ripple. Ditching the filibuster, Turkey calling McConnell, debates about hanging chads, posts in the metaverse. I checked out out of all politics for the last year, so I don't have good answers, but good for you.
That's good.
No,
Did your blood pressure go
no
down?
neck water would have to. Rapel, who had the funniest response to, you know what else is legitimate political discourse? Blank. Rapel chooses Angela Garvin with smacking a Karen upside the head. Perfect. Angela, you're on the board, kid. Nicely done. Okay.
Angela received the Game of Thrones Pez for her
Indeed.
excellent performance at Jason's birthday COVID cards.
And therefore, she will be the judge of the following.
That is correct.
Sure, the GOP is going to usher in authoritarianism in the United States, but at least everyone will get free blank. Sure, the GOP is going to usher in authoritarianism in the U.S., but at least everyone's going to get free blank. Fill it in. No neck waddle, no neck waddle. The old crow thing never stuck. It didn't. I'm sorry. He's forever a turtle. I feel like Trump's branding game is starting to slip. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Old crow. Okay. Rapel with blue water. Guns. Everybody get free guns. Exactly. Yes. I mean, they're just about giving them away right now. So, toilet cams. Very good. Sure, the GOP is going to usher in authoritarianism in the United States, but at least everybody's going to get free Bibles. Sure. Live shooter drill trauma.
Okay, I can't spell authoritarianism. Just go
Fair.
with it. Just go with it.
Yeah. Very good.
You didn't type the answers out and send them to me.
My bad.
And then give me a hard time for not using those answers.
No, it's my bad. Yeah.
That was really easy last week.
Free ball. Nice. You mean the kind that go in the toilet, right? Yeah. So, thanks. Denied. Denied.
That's what she said.
Jack says beheadings. Nice. Yeah. Free beheadings. 18 inches. Ange, if you will, who are the funniest responses? Sure, the GOP is going to usher in authoritarianism in the U.S., but at least everybody's going to get free blank.
How authoritarian are they?
How authoritarian are they? Nice. Love that. 7-Eleven burritos. You people are funny.
She's just going to keep saying 7-Eleven
I know.
burritos until one of those lands.
Burger King crabs. Oh, you remember Burger King crabs? That was so much fun when we were kids. You want Kathy with every answer she gave. Exactly right. on the board where she belongs, like an eagle.
Kathy had surgery, but she's still
funny.
the MVP.
Still the funniest of all time.
Still
Okay,
so funny.
so y'all know that our former Pope Benedict the 16th, no idea. He recently apologized. He is one of the only popes to actually abdicate the papal throne seat. I don't know. The seat, Mom, you were Catholic once upon a time. Is it the papal seat? I don't know. Anyway, so Benedict steps down, and then so recently from his retreat in, I don't know, somewhere in Bavaria, most likely, he apologized for mishandling all of the allegations for, molesting children, and people were like, yeah, well, you could have done a little bit something about that when you were actually Pope. So anyway, former Pope Benedict apologized for mishandling child molestation reports, but in his defense, he's blank. Former Pope Benedict apologized for mishandling child molestation reports, but in his defense, he's blank. I like this Pope better. It's a sliding scale that we definitely grade them on a curve. Wait, what?
No, I have to type this first.
Very good. Former Pope Benedict apologized for mishandling child molestation reports, but in his defense, he's blank. My mom says AI, and I wonder if you mean artificial intelligence, because that's fucking funny. God's child. No, we're all God's children, Dad. Did you know? Have you heard the good news? We're all God's children.
I'm not typing that word. I don't want to go to Facebook jail.
All right. So there, yeah, good. Okay, that's fair. In Enum.
Wait, Benedict is the one who.
Jack says he's in Enumclaw.
Go,
Nice of him.
Jack, do you know about Enumclaw? Have you
2
heard the news
Snickers
about
bars
Enumclaw?
removed for being a practice priest. Nice. Very good. MIA. Very good.
Pope Benedict is the one who was just Pope, right?
He was the one who was all into the bling. He was super into all the trappings of being Pope. An asshole, pretty much.
Oh, okay. But I thought you had to die to stop being Pope.
No, well, generally that's how it works.
And
But
then
this guy stepped down.
And the white smoke comes out, and how did he stop being Pope?
He decided to stop being Pope. He decided to quit being the Pope. I don't know. Yeah. And I think there was probably a good reason. I think they probably had the goods on him, is what I'm thinking.
A great employer of young pool boys.
Actually, Epstein in disguise.
Oh, that's a
good answer,
one.
Rapel. I like that.
Rapel. Too busy molesting boys to send an apology via Twitter.
That'll do it. That honestly will do it.
Also the leader of QAnon. That's funny.
He is. Benedict is Q.
He's Q.
So, Kathy, who had the funniest response to former Pope Benedict apologized for mishandling child molestation reports, but in his defense, he's blank.
He's Q.
He's Q.
That's funny. Didn't they catch the guy who was Q?
The guy who is Q was the guy who basically created the whole thing. He's like some programmer, and he's been saying all along, hey, it's over. It's over now. We can all go home now.
I was kidding about
and everybody's
that.
like, no, it's not. Only it's like that scene in The Life of Brian. Right, where Brian is like, no, I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Only the Messiah would dare to doubt his true divinity. No. Right, so
you can't really say anything definitively in front of dumb people.
Well, no, because it just makes them more certain.
Because then they go, oh my God, it's even more true. You're like, just stop. I was joking. I was being ironic. He's already atoned for the past. Does he know all the rules? Is that what it is? Like, he just...
Somebody winning, but Enumclaw wins. So that was Jack. Nicely done, Jack. Very good.
You have to throw that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. On to the non-political shit. Here we go. Yeah.
You have non-political material?
I do. If I'm ever stranded on a desert island, the only thing I'll need is blank. Points for everyone. Says Rapel. If I'm ever stranded on a desert island, the only thing I'll need is blank. You've done this whole desert island disc thing before, right? I always thought that was a little bit of a strange thing to... Sure, you're going to want to listen to music, but, like, wouldn't you be thinking about more practical things if you're like stuck on a desert island,
I would just need sunscreen.
Oh, yes, you would. You need a lot of sunscreen.
I would get skin cancer in 5 minutes and then be gone.
Jack says a very, very, very long bridge. A boat, Tito's, of course, from my dad. Let's see. Kathy says a coffin. Ray says a phone so I can call an Ubercopter. There you go.
All you need is a coconut, clearly from Gilligan's Island.
Peter Thiel is working on an Ubercopter right now. UPS ground, 2 turntables and a microphone. Nice, Fuzz. Very nice. Let's see. My blender for my slurry, that would be me, for sure. I would need that because we're not savages here. Plus, I would need Marianne and or Ginger to, like, bike on that little thing that creates, that turns the blender round and round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, toothbrush, sure.
The professor invented that too, but he couldn't invent a boat. Is that what we're saying?
No, yeah, exactly. He could invent a washing machine out of like coconuts and bamboo, but couldn't actually hatch
also,
a
he
boat.
couldn't invent the radio transmitter so they could call for help.
They kept trying to a visit from the Harlem
Weren't they just
Globetrotters.
like down in Puerto Rico or something?
Something like that,
come on.
yeah.
They weren't even far.
4 tacos, 3 McRibs, 2 girls, and 1 cup, and a partridge in a pear tree. Nicely done, sir. Wilson. Okay, we got a couple Wilsons. Sunscreen. Let's see. This is Jackaroo. If you answer, if you see somebody who has tickled your funny bone, has made you laugh, has tickled your humorous. Get it? That's a humorous right there. I don't know why, but anyway.
That's not humorous.
If I'm ever stranded on a desert island, the only thing that I will need is blank benzos. Oh my goodness, Sarah, you missed our Canadian trucker.
You missed the
clue.
music video and our whole Canadian.
We'll close with the music video.
It's good that you
close
missed
with
the Canadian bit because we were like doing fake Canadian accents.
Listen,
it was not.
It was really
wasn't that
terrible.
great.
Yeah, and honestly, at this point, we're all just jealous of you, Sarah. You've made your escape. You've secured your papers. We're still stuck behind here in Weimar, Germany. All right, so if I'm ever on a desert island, the only thing that I will need is blank. Fuzz with his turntable and a microphone. Nicely done. Fuzz is on the board.
Sarah, can you sponsor us? Can you send for all of us when you're settled?
Please, oh my God. All right. Yeah, they seem nice on camera, but turns out blank is a total a-hole in real life.
It's me, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they seem nice on camera, but turns out blank is a total a-hole in real life. This one here. Yep, Jeff Probst. Right. They seem nice on camera. Honestly, it's always kind of a bummer, right? When you find out that somebody who you really like Van Morrison, for example, apparently is a complete and utter asshole, and it's always kind of a drag, right? When you hear that somebody you like is...
He wasn't even that nice. I saw him in concert and he was mean.
Oh, you put in a good word with Trudeau? Excellent. Please do. Yeah, your hunky prime minister, Elmo.
It's too bad Bob isn't here so we can't ask him about Elmo.
Elmo trailer too short. Elmo demand hot tub.
Elmo needs special food.
Tommy Lee, polar bears. Anybody watching the Tommy Lee and Pamela thing?
Anybody watching anything? We're about to run out of shows.
We are just about to be out of show. We've been watching The Great on Hulu, which lives up to its name. It's a phenomenal show. And I don't like period dramas. This is fantastic. Elle Fanning is so really, really just, she is, the performance is very layered. Anyway, we're about to run out. We're literally going to watch the last episode tonight, and then we're out of show. What are we going to watch?
We watched half of the last episode last night. Mm-hmm. And then we were like, no, we have to ration it.
Jack says, on-camera colonoscopy, Tom Hanks, Barney, the Pope, the Wizard. Yeah. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
On-camera colonoscopy, is that a thing?
Well, Katie Couric did it. She was awake. Oh, God. That was horrifying. Mr. Rogers, yeah, he was. What an a-hole, that guy. Okay, so this is Fuzz. Who had the funniest response to, they seem nice on camera, but turns out blank is a total a-hole in real life. Hamilton. Yeah, well, he did have a lot of...
Ellen DeGeneres apparently is an a-hole in real life.
Oh, she apparently is just really, really awful. But Hamilton also was like, everybody should vote. He was very clear about that. Man, I'm not really cool on this whole everybody gets a vote thing. Jason Sussman, watch Murderville. Okay.
Okay.
I may do that tonight. I've heard good things. Yeah. So, okay, like that. Brazilian butt lifts. Angela says Julie the hamster. Fuzz says Kathy with the wizard. Pay no attention. Yeah, it's the man behind the curtain. All right. Here we go. What round are we on there, dear Lauro?
We are on round 10.
Okay, here we go. Let's get right to the good stuff here. ER nurses report the most common thing shoved up a human rectum is blank.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going for it. Going for it here tonight on The Only Show. ER nurses report the most common thing shoved up a human rectum is blank. Actually, all of these could work. Ronald McDonald, Matt Lauer, like Ellen DeGeneres, Mr. Rogers, the Pope. Don't shove any of those up your... Yeah, this reminds me of that Eddie Murphy song. Remember? The Boogie in the Butt?
Put a TV in your butt.
Put me in your butt. Yeah.
Now dig it.
Oh, boy. That song was the tail end of an album called Delirious, I think, and it was one of those albums that was
Beside my friend, I've been doing it.
I've been doing it for years. It was so funny to like a 7th grade mind. It was like screamingly funny, and that song was just the icing on the cake.
Put Richard Gere in your butt. Okay, I just
One's
want to let
own
you know
head,
that,
Richard Gere. Oh yes, this is a good story.
The very first time I ever met my future mother-in-law, Jan Cox, I don't
story.
know why I thought it was funny to make a Richard Gere joke. But she had never heard of that whole Richard Gere thing, so I had to explain it to her.
You just kind of figured that...
The very first time we ever
You
met.
figured that she would know because people just know, right? But as it turns out, she didn't know, and so Lori had to explain to her the Richard Gere thing.
That's
What Richard Gere
embarrassing,
thing?
right? That's
Sure.
embarrassing.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's good stuff.
It's embarrassing, no, but she was cool about it, and she didn't like hold it again. You know, just like it just was. That's embarrassing.
A surgeon's hand, says Jack. My dad says a lit candle. Yeah, sure, why not? We've all seen the price, Shades of Grey. Angela says Harpo. Ray says prostate exam gloves.
Every single person says, I fell on it.
Yeah, they do. My mom says that you won her heart then.
Oh, God.
Gerbil says Scott.
None of your other girlfriends had ever told her a story about Richard Gere's butt.
No.
Clearly.
Obviously, that was how you made your debut. Jason says Harpo. Jack says forceps. Scott says a crack pipe. Sarah says one's own head. Nice. And of course, my mom says Richard Gere.
Maybe that's because halfway through the story I started to sweat because I realized, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Why am I saying this? And I was like, oh my god, it's all over.
I love the braids, by the way. You're looking very cool.
Oh, thanks.
Kathy, if you will, who had the funniest response? Kathy. You guys remember Kathy Griffin's mom? So sweet. ER nurses report the most common thing shoved up a human rectum is blank.
The Trader Joe's monkey.
The Trader Joe's monkey says fuzz. Scott says toilet paper. Sure, yeah, that'd be odd. Yeah.
If you can find
if you can
Sure.
find the Trader Joe's monkey, sure, then he'll wind up.
If you can find toilet paper.
Carmen San Diego, right? Waldo. Let's see. Sarah with one's own head. Nicely, Sarah's on the board, eh?
Yeah.
Sure, this one's good.
Sarah, do you talk like a Canadian?
Now this next round is good for it's good for a $10 gift
Why do we
certificate
start that accent again?
to Tim Hortons.
To Timmy Hose.
Timmy Hose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real good.
No,
Okay
we
then.
think we're funny, but that's really a Minnesota
It's
accent.
totally a Minnesota
We're not
accent.
funny.
No,
Just
it's not
ignore
funny
it.
at all. Here we go. In observance of that, and you guys know that, like earlier on, if you, by the way, if you missed the opening video, we'll play it at the end one more time. We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of The Only Show.
Yes.
We've been doing this for 2 years.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. In observance of The Only Show's coming 2nd anniversary, everyone will be required to blank. In observance of The Only Show's coming second anniversary, everybody's going to be required to blank. What do we think? What do we want to require people to do? Shoop, the Macarena, all 16 dances. Do all 16 dances.
I think everyone should be required to guest host.
Yes, exactly.
Every single person has to
exactly
either
right.
come here
Yep.
or they have to guest host from their house.
Yeah, we'll lose quite a bit of audience share here, I'm afraid. Vaccinate, vote, glove up, home test.
Everyone's gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
"This isn't that fun."
Be funny, Kathy. You got that covered, kid.
Ask a question to
8-Ball Pope. Sure. Sing karaoke. Is
Oh,
good.
I should put 8-Ball Pope on the list.
Sing their favorite song. Yeah, we forgot about 8-Ball Pope. How could we forget?
How could we have forgotten?
Tell a story. Sure.
Be vaccinated and boosted.
Mask the fuck up, says
what's the
Kathy.
deal though? Because apparently the booster only lasts 4
4
months, so we have
months.
to get it again, right?
Mom, before we go to Europe, we should probably get another booster.
Gosh.
Stand in the driveway, says Kathy. Let's see. Yes, just like you drive over for a grilled cheese like my mom did. That's what you need to do.
Oh, Fuzz, the safety captain, you need to get with Stefan and Jan and tell them how to be safe in Europe.
Please.
they're
Angela
going.
says, sniff Angela's finger. Ask your parents, honestly, if you weren't here for that show. Yeah, be a guest on the stick, says Kathy. Jack says,
everybody.
yeah,
It's a guest on
complain
a
about
stick.
our internet connection. Sure you do. My mom says, do a home booster. Yeah. All right. So this is Sarah. So
With
Sarah,
ivermectin?
Sarah, my dear, who had the funniest response to, in observance of The Only Show's coming 2nd anniversary, everybody's going to be required to blank. Yes, Scott.
Send gifts to the hostess. And
Scott sent us
did
a
it.
pie caken.
Yeah.
Now, if you've never had a pie caken before, it's basically 3 flavors
Oh,
jammed
and then
together.
we made Jan taste the pie cake, and she was into it too.
So Angela won that round. Two of her answers won that round. And so anyway, the pie caking was red velvet and vanilla cheesecake. And then chocolate pecan pie. In like it's all stacked together.
In like a strawberry.
You wouldn't think. Oh my God.
Oh, that's too many flavors, but it was so good. Oh my God.
Holy God.
Oh my God.
Holy God. Holy God.
It was so good.
I'm all out of fucks. I'm also out of blank.
Wow.
I'm all out of fucks. Left them in my other pants. I'm also out of blank. Yeah. My dad and I went and played golf today, and the Canadian geese are out.
How was that? Who won?
Force. You know who won? Not me. That's whoever.
Golf won.
I was looking for that par 17 hole. Yeah. When asked what your handicap is, I would just be like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. My entire golf game is one big handicap. All out of fucks. I'm also out of sperm. Toilet paper says. Kathy says my mind.
Kathy, I have some of the pie cake and frozen for when you come visit, so you can try them.
Correct. Let's see. Jack says wads. Fuzz says ivermectin. Jack says faces. Jason says other fucks. Oh, I like that. That's nice. A lot of other fucks. Yeah. Let's see. So Ange is judging this round. Yeah, Mom, you really dug it. Mom and Dad, you guys dug the pie caking. It was quite good, I thought.
It's like you think, oh, those things aren't going to taste good together, but
they do.
Surprisingly,
they really, really do.
Who came up with that?
I don't know. Scott says masks, a lot of masks. Kathy says a lot of cheesecake. Let's see. Ange, who had the funniest response to I'm all out of fucks, I'm also out of blank? Kathy says vodka. Oh, now you're in trouble. Can't be out of vodka. Not in the Jim Cox household.
I've had several of those dreams where you walk in a place and you're like, wait, I don't have a mask on.
Oh
Oh my God.
You guys having those dreams?
I'm an anti-masker.
Yeah. It's really crazy. Like and this is such a 2020, 2021 kind of dream to have. But you're just like, all of a sudden, you're like riding someplace on public transportation, and you're just like, you're on vacation, and there's like a million people around you. You're like, wait a second, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
So, a lot of eggs. Oh no, Kathy. Oh boy. 'Tis the season. Rapel with shits. Rapel.
Rapel!
I'm sorry, dude, but I think it's here to stay. I think you made the list tonight.
I'm sorry.
I think you honestly made the list.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Rapel.
Sorry, Rapel.
And Rapel has 3.
I feel like I should save this one until the Atwoods get back.
Oh, yeah.
I probably should.
When are the Atwoods coming back?
I don't know.
They're gone for another week. We can't live without the Atwoods.
How can we live without the Atwoods? You guys, things need fixing.
Seriously. No, it's just like their presence is felt. You know?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was kidding. I love those crazy kids. There is nothing more manly than blank. There's nothing more manly than blank. Ken S. Macho. By the way, I was pretty fucking manly laying all that asphalt, boy.
Here, let's
pumping
show them
600 pounds of that shit.
What, you didn't get any of those photos I sent you?
I did, but I don't know where they are, and
Right.
I'm a case tonight.
Jeez
I'm a lost.
Here.
I'm a lost cause, babe. I don't know what to tell you. How do we live without the Atwoods? How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you live without Eric and Carrie when they go to Antarctica and look at all the penguins and they're gone for 2 weeks and oh my God, bop, bop.
Okay, so here's how it looked before.
Vaccinated truckers, Eric Atwood. Oh, nice. Yes, there is nothing more manly. Now, is it, grammarian friends, is it manlier or more manly? I probably should have looked it up. Is it manlier?
More manly.
A Hungry Man dinner. Remember those? It was basically just a tray that was foil and sodium. That's all it is. Be sure, by the way, to peel the foil back to expose the tater tots. Or
A
they
good
won't get
crap
done.
after a 7-Eleven burrito. That's a good callback.
Scott says a good crap after a 7-Eleven burrito.
Oh, my friend, you're not going to have a good crap after that. You're going to have a...
Oh, no.
You're going to have an urgent crap after that.
You're going to have a Bukowski crap.
Yeah.
Right on your way to the ponies. Okay, there's nothing manlier than musical theater, says Kathy. Fuzz says giving Laurel a single rose on a fake holiday. There you go. Sure.
Without getting too specific, I once ate...
Where is this going?
I once ate McDonald's
Oh, boy. I don't
in
know.
the Penn Station subway station.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And later...
In New York. Yeah.
And
Paid
later
for it.
I felt the wrath.
Paid for it. Yeah.
I had the chills. I had the fever. I had the McDonald's. You call it the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Sure.
There is nothing more manly than 18 inches, says my dad. Eric Atwood says Kathy. Vaccinated truckers, says Sarah nicely.
In fact, that was the last time I ever had McDonald's.
Kathy says double fisting a McRib.
Wow.
Angela says going on vacation to Antarctica. Jack says being a top in prison. Let's see. Kathy says musical theater. Kathy says also clogging a toilet. Jason says a head vein. Yeah. Kathy says peeing on the floor. Vacuuming while naked, says Angela. Kathy says getting a mammogram. A too tight condom, says my dad.
Naked? Did we miss that reference?
Buzz says stomping out a peanut-laced waffle. Dude.
Ooh, that was a waffle stomp reference.
1 out of 30. 1 out of 30 people. Kathy says...
in case you're just joining us,
Yeah.
1 out of 30 people poops in the shower. So look
Which is
around,
why-
Look around.
Which is why I always say I limit my friend group to 29 for that very
Do you have
reason.
30 friends?
Yeah.
One of them poops.
Okay, so we're
And
waiting.
then stomps it down the drain, making them a waffle
No,
stomp.
No, we're not going there. So we're waiting on Ray, and while we do, let's read the rest of our fine
Are you
answers here.
censoring me?
Not at all. I would never. I couldn't possibly. Angela says vacuuming while naked. Kathy says getting a mammogram. Dad says a too tight condom. Let's see. Scott says singing in drag. Kathy says fighting the patriarchy. Sarah says skids. And then Ray says, so damn funny across the board, but Rapel gives it to Angela for vacuuming while naked. Hey, love that. 3 points.
Has 3 points.
Angela is in the lead, and we are on to round number 13, I believe, yes?
Rapel gives it to Rapel. I keep making myself laugh.
14, on to round number 14. I don't know why this is 14. I don't know. Maybe that's 14? No idea. Okay, here we go. And out of the...
This is Captain speaking. This is Captain Ralph, and on the left side of the plane.
You ever get one of those chatty captains?
Oh my God!
Hated
You
that
have
when
an
we were
idea
across-
for a good TikTok.
Well, we'll figure it out. If it launches, I'll let y'all know about it. But I don't want to say anything about it until I actually do.
Come on, it's good.
We'll see. And out of the left side of the plane, you'll see blank. You ever one of those chatty pilots? Just let me fucking sleep, dude.
You know, we're going to Mount Rushmore, so we're going to take out the left side of the plane, not much right.
This guy obviously wanted to be a go to Universal Studios. You can do that shit.
I used to do LA to New York every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And every couple of times I would get the guy who flew on, because we flew Continental, right?
Indeed. Remember
and
Continental?
He'd be like, you just go to sleep, and he'd be like, on the side of the plane you're gonna see the Grand Canyon. You're like, shut up already! I don't care.
I've seen it. I've seen it closer. I've seen it a lot closer. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, if you got joie de vivre and you're a pilot,
He was
more power to
clearly
you.
so bored, is what I'm saying.
Sure. Yeah.
Arizona is out on your left-hand side if you want to get up and see it.
Yeah.
Don't get up, though, because that unbalances the plane scientifically.
Yeah, I was going to say, when they go, everybody kind of rocks on over the right side of the plane. The other side's like, yeah. Okay, so out of the left side of the plane, you'll see blank. Your hopes and dreams, says Kathy. The co-pilot, says Kathy. The clouds and the wing. A man on the wing of this plane. Coach says the clouds and the wing of the plane. Kathy says flames. You're judging this round, by the way.
I am?
Yeah, it's 14.
Come on.
Kathy says the gremlin in the engine. Ray says the stewardess riding the co-captain out on the wing. Don't forget the coffee, hun. That's a joke from Good Will Hunting. Thank you very much. All right. And out of the left side of the plane.
And on the left side of the plane, you're going to see
Jim Belushi's pot farm. That's a great. Those who paid Coach. These are great.
Oh, Rapel.
These are phenomenal answers here tonight on the only show. We're so glad that you're with us. We're going to come in. The Twilight Zone host, and says Kathy, Rod Serling. Yeah.
submitted for your approval. One Lori Colwell is about to enter.
That guy smoked a lot. Did you know?
Judging this round.
Yeah.
She's judging the round, but in fact, the round may be judging her as she enters into the Twilight Zone.
Nothing at all, exactly. It's an existential view of nothing at all. And out of the left side of the plane, you'll see blank. Who had the funniest response? Dear Loro, dear Loro.
I can only see a few.
Let me scroll up.
Oh, yeah.
These are phenomenal answers we had on this round. I don't know how you choose.
Well, I have to go with Kathy with your hopes and dreams.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like that. I thought that was quite good. Okay, and so now we have, is it Kathy versus Ange, I think? Do we each have three?
Okay, hold up. Kathy.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Let us put some groove in it.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got Kathy with 3.
Okay,
Ange
Ange
with 3. Jack with 2, and Rapel with 2.
Okay, so we're going to have a second round tiebreaker, but let's settle this whole business as to who is the winner for tonight. Let's start with Kathy and Ange. Kathy and Ange, and Kathy and Ange only, please.
Unless I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Because we don't keep score anymore, but I'm keeping score.
Oh, doggone it.
Whatever.
I crumpled up
We
the wrong one.
don't keep score anymore.
I had a really funny one. Oh, crapola. I'm going to have to find
Oh, Rapel has 3.
Does he?
All right. So it's a 3-way with Rapel.
Okay, so this is Ange, Kathy, and Rapel.
This is becoming a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is a nightmare.
Here we go. Okay, so the Ange, Kathy, and Rapel answer the following. Good, I found it. In the return of Mayenberg Movie Monday.
Okay.
Remember that? In the return of Mayenberg Movie Monday, we're going to be screening an 8-hour marathon of blank. You like how it's crumpled? It's classy. In the return of Mayenberg Movie Monday. Yep. The return of Mayenberg Movie Monday, we'll be screening an 8-hour marathon of blank. I like this look. This is good. I should crumple them all up ahead of time. Gives them texture. I zhuzhed it, is what I did. Always zhuzh. Remember that? I remember I was doing I was like an extra on some set or other, and I was wearing something or other, and the costume lady said, "Oh, take those sleeves and zhuzh them, zhuzh the sleeves." I'm like, I give her this blank stare. I'm like, "What are you talking about zhuzhing?" In the return of Mayenberg Movie Monday.
Ray says that I gave him another point for his new name.
Well, then Ray would have won.
No, he thinks he has 2, but all right. Well, you're still competing in the final.
Three-way with Rapel. Three-way with Rapel. Okay, so Kathy says Pamela's beach running scene from Baywatch. Good. Okay, just over and over. Just a loop.
Pam and Tommy, any good? Doesn't seem like it.
Jiggle cam. It is the jiggle cam, ladies and gentlemen.
Ray, Fuzz says you have 3. Fuzz knows everything.
Fuzz knows all. Speaks 90 languages.
He's the safety captain.
90
he
languages.
Speaks 90 languages.
Speaks them all. In fact, I don't think there's a language Fuzz doesn't speak. So there you go. Let's see. So my mom says Trump's stolen 2 secret files. So we're waiting on Ange, Rapel, and we got an answer from Kathy. Waiting on Ange and Rapel. I like the braids. I'm digging the braids.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I
the
put
hat,
this hat
the braids.
on when I don't like my hair. So wait, maybe
Me
you should put
too.
this hat on.
Me
Put
too.
this hat
No, it won't look good. Plus, I won't be able to wear my cans. Oh, that's classy. I look Amish. Okay, Ray says Ishtar Gigli and Star Wars 1 back to back. Do you speak Ubba Dubba Fuzz? Ubby Dubbo Ubbo Dubba Ibo Dubbo Dibby Spibik Abo Dubby Bubbat Ibai Dibib Wabach Zuboom. Hey, I do. I speak Ubby. Ibai Dibib Wabach Zuboom. How about Yubu?
I do not.
No. Okay. That's that was a language that they invented on the show Zoom. Boston, Mass. 02134. Send it to Zoom. Remember that, kids?
Geraldo Rivera getting punched in the nose.
Okay, so here we go. In the
That's
return of Mayenberg Movie Monday, we're going to be screening an 8-hour marathon of either Angela says, Geraldo Rivera getting punched in the nose. Ray says Ishtar Gigli and Star Wars 1 back to back. And Kathy says Pamela's beach running scene from Baywatch. And vote now. No. We never did it. We never did. So the closest that you're going to get for the theme song to Mayenberg Movie Monday was the song that I played tonight.
Mayenberg Movie Monday.
You know, it seems like such a quaint, long ago time when Geraldo Rivera got punched in the nose by a bunch of fucking skinheads on his show, and then they threw a chair at him. I think that's the thing that broke his nose. It was just a world ago, and yet those people right now were probably at the Capitol. They probably were.
And then getting shamed by Alec Baldwin.
Does third place still get peeps? I need to Ray-view them, or maybe I'll need to Rapel-view them, says Ray.
I will for sure send you some peeps.
You get them. You'll get them. Yeah, oh, they're delicious. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Angela has 100% won this round.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, she has because she got 6 votes.
Whoa, damn. Nice done, Ange. Okay, so Ange is this week's winner. Okay, hang on.
And second and third place go to...
So, well, second and third place obviously go to Rapel and Kathy. So
Exactly.
All right.
Kathy already got some peeps this week.
Well, kids, this has been absolutely phenomenal. I am going to play for those of you who may not have seen it on the...
And would you guys like some
out.
peeps? I didn't want to send sugar to your house. Because,
Oh, yeah, because, no, we're not into tempting people with things that they don't want.
Keeps cure the vid, says Fuzz.
It's true.
That could be true.
It is absolutely true.
Do you want some coffee donut flavored Peeps?
Should I play it one more time? I think everybody actually here
Yes.
who's here has seen it already. Maybe. Okay, well, we'll play it, and if you've already seen it, feel free to sign out.
Yeah.
So I will just set this up, and we'll say goodnight. And thank you guys so much for joining us. As we get into the month of March, which will be our 2-year anniversary month, we were going to be doing some fun things. We expect full audience participation, and if that means driving over here for a grilled cheese sandwich, well, then so be it. That's what it means.
Cheese that year.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a lot of COVID tests.
We do.
If
We have
anybody
so
wants to
many.
Come over.
Come over and hang out
We
in
were
our COVID
stockpiling
testing
them, and
lounge.
Then nobody came over.
We have a whole lounge dedicated to just
Yeah.
COVID testing.
With a
So,
heat lamp and
I
everything.
know. Have a cigar. You're going to go far.
Nobody comes and nobody visits us anymore. we don't go anywhere. It's,
We love you, kids. We will see you guys next week. We'll close on this. This was a video. If you haven't seen it, if you've already seen it, sign off. If you haven't seen it, I'm playing it one more time. This is my love letter to y'all for 2 years of the show.
Ange says, I ordered a movie on Rabelview.
Nice.
Well, now every Saturday night, I remember around 6 in the evening, gotta get my head on right. Gotta get my shit together, cause we got a show to do. Gotta set up the lights, can they hear the keyboard? I checked it 3 times, but you never know. Now 2 years have rolled on by, happened all at once and slowly as hell. And I can still recall the night that Lori said, I wonder what would happen if we hit the button on my phone and suddenly we'd be live on Facebook. Well, we did, and then all of you appeared. We thought we'd do a couple shows to see if it felt right. Who knew that you would put up with us night after night after night? Well, that's the way it goes, and now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. Now as we start to emerge from our homes, we are newborn babes blinking into the sun. But do you still recall the way we got each other through it all? With jokes that only we would get and that we'll remember for the rest of our lives, 'cause that's the way it goes. Now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. We had Mothra, COVID cards, Trivia Tuesday, a Meinberg movie Monday, Fever Cubes and Jim's right hand, Angela's finger, all those dildos, Jan, the Hobby Horse Challenge and the Wall of Fame, the short films that Gary could make in a day. We had 2 fawns, one deer, mystery fish, and what everyone learned about Harpo the Clown. And Eric was down with 18 inches in Enumclaw Town. We made more memories than I can count, and that's why I have to shout that that's the way it goes. And now everybody knows it's the ballad of the only show. Well, that's the way it goes, and everybody knows it's the ballad of the ballad of the ballad of the ballad of, it's the ballad of the only show tonight.